Hi, my name's Rob Theakston. I'm Joint Managing Director of Black Sheep Brewery. I've been working here for about 10 years now. We're part of a family brewing dynasty that goes back to the 1800s, and I'm very pleased to be able to say that I'm involved with Black Sheep Brewery now, moving on through the next generation. So it's a very exciting time to be involved with Black Sheep. We produce some great beers, some great products, and I hope you all enjoy them. In the brewery day to day, I'm less and less, more on the management side, but I've certainly done my stint in the brew house, in the brewery. I've worked in every department at every level and thoroughly enjoyed every moment of it. It's valuable experience that I've taken, so it's something that I enjoyed. I've enjoyed being part of, but now it's down to the business end and the nuts and bolts and trying to make money and make it work.
Hi, I'm Alan Dunn. I'm the head brewer of Black Sheep Brewery. I've been here about 10 years now, and my job is to brew 21 million pints of Black Sheep bitter a year. The original brew house of Black Sheep Brewery. I'm one of a team of three, including Astrid, one of the many growing number of female brewers in the industry. This is our trusty hopper, built circa 1947, which has boiled up the hops to give the bitterness flavour to the beer. Now today we've done a Rig Welter brew, so I've happily put to bed about 30,000 pints of Rig Welter, a lot of which is going to go to bottling later.
Hi, I'm Phil Douglas. I'm a brewer here at Black Sheep Brewery. After 20 years in the brewing industry, I joined Black Sheep 4 weeks ago.
This is 150 barrels of bitter. It's being ground to encourage the yeast to ferment the words to make the alcohol of the beer.
What you're seeing there is the rousing process, the feeding process. And that will be done for about 3 days. Every 3 hours and 6 minutes that will happen. Hi, my name's Dave. I'm a tour guide here at the Black Sheep Brewery, and it's my job to, first of all, offer you a welcome here on behalf of Paul Theakston, the man who started this exploit back in 1991. Having left the family brewing dynasty some 3-4 years before. He didn't want to stay after the Scottish and Newcastle takeover, but he wanted to make beer in the time-honoured traditional manner. And so he's done that now, on a far larger scale now, because over recent years they've put in a lot of extra equipment, spending lots of money, but insisting on the beer being made in that time-honoured traditional way. We call it Yorkshire square fermentation. The vessel may be round, but the method is still square. So over the years, nothing has changed, other than the fact we make a lot more beer in the old style than we used to do at the start. From 150 barrels a week, we now go to 1,600 barrels a week. 20 million pints a year. A lot of beer made in that old-fashioned way. We have lots of different beers now, of course. From day one, we had Best Bitter, 3.8%, a good session beer. And we had Special, now called Black Sheep Ale, 4.4. Over the years, we've introduced other beers, Yorkshire Square at 5%, Holy Grail at 4.7%, as our Golden Sheep, and a beer we make for Tesco's called Golden Ale.
One of my favourite tipples is Black Sheep Rig Welter, weighing in at 5.9% ABV. It's quite strong, as we all know.
Rig Welter is the word farmers use locally for the upside down sheep. Used it for centuries, using words left by the Vikings. In Norse, rig means back, and welter means to turn over. So you put them together, upside down sheep.
One of the key things about Rig Welter is lots of people can detect banana or fruit on the aroma, and that's down to the hops that we use in there.
My favourite beer, Black Sheep Ale, it's a fantastic beer with plenty of flavour, plenty of body, and it's a real treat when you drink it.
Black Sheep Ale is quite a dark horse in the range. It doesn't do a lot of volume in draft, because it's our premium bottle ale sector, it's our best seller. And the key thing about this is that we use Golding hops, a very traditional hop, and it's well balanced against the ABV of 4.4 and drinks quite smooth, although in bitterness terms it's more bitter than our standard bitter, hard to believe. Sheep Best Bitter, by far our best seller, accounting for about 90% of trade in cask. One of the main ingredients is Fuggles hops, again an old English variety, grown in Kent or Worcester Midland, and it gives a very distinctive peppery finish to the beer and a very drying aftertaste, making you want to drink more.
Now if I turn to another beer that was around a long time ago, and that's Yorkshire Square. And this is where we get the silly square sheep. An artist called Mackenzie Thorpe printed up the square image. We have square slate fermentation vessels, as you may have seen, and it puts a little head and little legs on it. It creates a rather silly image.
The bottle Holy Grail came about as a collaboration with Monty Python's team, who wanted something for their pension fund. So they asked us to brew a quirky beer. We've done that by producing a very light, refreshing beer that's got a hop that gives us a very citrus flavour and aroma to it. Very distinctive labels based on the fact that it's tempered over burning witches.
It's a start of an evolution for Black Sheep. My father's, whose baby this is at Black Sheep, has been with it since it started for obvious reasons, and we are moving it on to the next generations, and that in itself is an exciting prospect. We have, you know, a great brewery, great people that work here, great beers. We all know that the recession hit. It was extremely difficult for everybody involved, certainly within the brewing industry. And it's nice to see that Black Sheep has weathered the storm and come out the other end of it fighting fit and doing very, very well. One of the things we've always tried to do is remain strong in the local community. We've always had a strong association with Masson, and that stems from delivering the beer within a 50-60 mile radius of here, always delivering on our own vehicles, customer focus, customer service. And that falls through into the people that we employ. We like to keep people as local as possible. We encourage people to be part of Black Sheep, and that's something that we believe firmly in and will do moving forward.